What's up, YouTube? This is Dark Alpha. Welcome back. I'm finally glad to be doing Madden 25 videos for all you guys. This is one of my pack pulls that I did. I'm doing a whole bunch of 15 pack pulls. If you want to see more of them, check out my personal channel. I have the link at the end of the video. But I'm going to do this one for you guys. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. The pack pulls are significantly harder than Madden 13, so these pulls aren't going to be as exciting, which is fantastic because this is exactly what we were arguing for during all of Madden 13, saying like Madden 13 was so boring. Every card was a clone, 99 overall. And if you had one of the 99 cards, it was just as good as every other 99 card in the game, and there's no point to pull. And if you didn't have a 99 card that was 100 everything, he wasn't even useful. Oh, look, Ed Reed. It's pretty nice. Kind of like how they have a. I'm gonna pull another Ed Reed later. You guys are gonna see it. It's gonna be his rookie version of the Ravens. They have these top 100 cards where the top 100 players of that poll that they do every year, they have their base version card, which is a low mid 80s or whatever it is that they have, and they also have their rookie version, which is a lower overall. So this way, everybody can use their favorite players, even if they can't afford the really expensive cards. But what I really like about Madden 25 is all these lower overalls. Like I was saying, now everybody's gonna have their scheme because of the chemistries that they like, and chemistry is a huge factor this year. Make sure to do what you like. Don't just throw a whole bunch of people together. Chemistry will make your team really, really good. So pick what you like. If you like doing long pass, take the long pass, which improves route running. If you like doing catch and traffic stuff, that's short pass, speed run, and of course on defense it matters too. If you want to do man, if you want to do zone, don't throw a whole bunch of defensive players together because they're not going to get it done. Bjorn Werner, Colts first round pick. Welcome to the team, buddy. The Jamaneta. It's pronounced Bjorn Vanna because he's German. I didn't know that. I thought it was I thought it was pretty cool when he talked about it when he was drafted. But I'm seeing a lot of people complaining that like, oh man, I'm not pulling cards like I did in 13. This sucks. I'm pulling packs and I get crappy cards. I don't understand why. I don't want to play anymore. And I have to tell you guys that the whole game is different. If you can see these cards, the cards that are being now, even the best cards in the game are in the very low 90s or even in the high 80s, like the Cromartie I pulled in my personal video. Uh, he's 87. He's one of the best cards in the game. So you need to realize that these cards that are in their 80s, some in the low 70s, low 80s, stuff like that, they're actually very useful and very good. This also lets them improve throughout the year, make better cards as time goes on, and just let you be able to specialize because now you can create specialization, use players that fit into schemes, and it'll allow almost every player to have a use if you find it for them. It also creates less duplication and cloning and stuff like that because in Madden 13 pretty much everybody was the same. The defensive ends had the same speed, hit power coverages as the safeties. Everybody had 100 everything, and every card was 99. So there was no real difference. You were basically playing football that was like checkers, where everybody was the same. And now football's going back to be chess, where there's different pieces. And it's gonna be a lot more fun this year because everybody's gonna have their own team. Your team will not be the same as everybody else's, like it was last year, where everybody had the same cards, or even if they had different names on the cards, it was still the same card because it was still 99 overall. So there really wasn't a difference in the cards that you're using. And I'm really glad that this year your team will truly be your team. There's gonna be no other team like, oh look, Andrew Luck, sweet. I'm gonna give a shout out to Cody real quick. He hooked me up with a gold Andrew Luck card. That's plus uh, ground and pound chemistry. And once I get 85 overall and get my second chemistry, I'm going to be doing ground and pound, so he's going to be a real big boon to my team. Something else that's funny is that the Peyton Manning card, he's a ground and pound chemistry. I was like, what is an elite Peyton Manning doing with ground and pound? I thought that was pretty weird. But Tom Brady, he was a pretty good card. I like that the quarterbacks all have different uses this year. Like Tom Brady, he only has 78 deep throw, so you need to use him in a scheme that will utilize his accuracy using short throws. And once again, everybody's team's gonna be different because everybody's gonna have their own uses, and it's just gonna be a lot of fun to play with you guys. Oh, look at this. That middle linebacker, pass rush chemistry, I would love it. And these coaches, big. Pay attention, you guys. If you pull a gold coach this year that's 90 overall, he's very rare. Do not throw him on the auction block. Do not, discard him. He's going to be worth a lot. He's rare. They're in huge collections. They're important for chemistry this year. Do not get rid of them. Make sure you don't. I've already sniped several tonight. It was great. People would put them on the block, and I was like, hey, look, I'm sniping them all night. It's pretty cool. Stephen Ridley, it's pretty nice. Something I want to tell you guys is that if you have a halfback, use the opposite of what the chemistry you're going for. You may think that's counterproductive, but I mean, just think about this. If you're using a Lynch he already has a lot of ground and pound chemistry in a lot of trucking. So the chemistry that you're using ground and pound won't improve him very much, take him from like 95 to 100. So it's not going to help him out very much. Whereas if you used like a speed run chemistry on him, it would really not be a significant difference. Same thing if you do like I plan on doing, a ground and pound chemistry which improves trucking and improving my Darren McFadden, turning his 80 trucking chemistry into not chemistry, but his 80 trucking stats into a lot higher, but also letting his speed be an asset. So make sure you do things like that where you can improve a high like man coverage and have also improved their zone with the chemistry. Make sure you're using a team that will make your whole team better, not just improving one person marginally and sacrificing the rest of the team for it. So that's pretty important to remember like that. If you want to do a long pass, you might want to do a little short pass that improve catch in traffic, stuff like that. Make sure that you're using the thing that will improve your team as a whole, not just throwing a whole random bunch of people together and improving one person. Again, this is not Madden 13 where you can plug and play. Like the newest released card will suddenly be your best player. Oh look, a collection. These are really rare. This is the only collectible I pulled all night. So again, if you see these, don't toss them, don't get rid of them, keep them, sell them on the auction block, use them in your collections. Some of the playbooks that they have this year, like the running gun, the 3-4, the multiple, those were all collections. You can't buy them this year from the auction house, and you can't pull them. You need to complete collections that use these collectibles, and you'll get that as a reward. Derek Penn, I love it. He's a really good offensive lineman for me, and I really could use it because if you guys know me, I love to run the ball, and I feel like, yeah. But here we go, my topper. So whatever you guys, all of you were waiting for, and I pulled right there. Champ Bailey. That's the second elite corner I've pulled. I'm pumped. He's really good. Here's his hidden stats for you guys. There's the Cromartie. I pulled him in another pack. If you want to see me pulling the Cromartie, check my personal channel out. But look at that. He's not as fast as Cromartie, so he's not going to create those, interceptions, stuff like that. But if you look, he's also got a little lower catch. But here we go. Cromartie's also got a little higher coverages, but that play recognition and that awareness is big. So when people do sweeps, Champ Bailey will sometimes get in before the wide receiver gets up to him, simply because his awareness and his play recognition is so high. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to sub. I'm going to have content on here on the Evo channel coming all the time. We're going to have great videos coming from everybody all over of Madden Ultimate Team, all the best contributors, and make sure to sub to all of our personal channels as well. Mine's up there, youtube.com/EvoKira. On Evo channel, we're going to have stuff coming almost daily. If you haven't joined us on Evo, come check us out. We're here for you guys. We got huge stuff coming up with the release of Madden 25. You don't want to miss this incredible amount of events we got. We're the largest community, thousands of users, all completely free, dedicated to making your Ultimate Team experience better. From all of us here at MUTEvolution.com, this is Dark Alpha. Thanks for watching.